Yo guys, it's me Vishal once again here for you to share about share analysis and any stocks that you guys really wish for me to actually analyze. Just drop a comment and I may actually add into my watch list and will try to give my best view of the stocks that you guys wanted for me to actually do the analysis. Okay, somehow let's move on into today's topic. So today's topic is actually to talk about whether how are we actually gonna see a dividend stocks that actually pay a lot, way a lot compared to any other stocks. So sometimes whenever a stock's giving a very luxurious of dividend, and I'm pretty sure the stocks would actually start to plunge a lot all the way down unless if the stock is actually doing really well, or on the other hand if the company is actually doing really well in the future. But somehow as we look, a lot of logistics company, a lot of companies that are actually doing shipping, these companies are giving very good dividend, regardless whether in US stocks, Hong Kong stocks, or even in Singapore and also Malaysia stocks. So if you see that these companies are actually not stingy enough to give high dividend to the shareholders. If you take a look in the past, those companies that are actually giving a very high dividend, they have the tendency to actually plunge a lot all the way down where it actually been seen for the past years, for the new low. So I'm actually here to actually show it to you two things here. So let me just explain to you once more. So the topics today is actually, do you think dividend stocks good to hold forever, or it actually better to exit when the time actually comes? On the other hand, I would actually talk about how does the dividends being declared and how's the deduction, everything's going on. Sometimes you may actually do a miscalculation in your dividend calculation. Sometimes you do not understand that there always be a withholding tax, fee tax, deduction fee tax. There are so many tax that are being deducted through your dividend. So just take a look on that and do your analysis accordingly. If you are not doing your analysis properly, you might actually go into a big loss. So here it is. Let's do analysis on the stocks that I've been actually invested in the past. So I was so here it is. So this is actually Costco Shipping Holdings. So if you take a look at my favorite stocks, there's two favorite stocks. One is Costco Shipping Holdings, and there's another one more called Zim. So this is Zim integrated shipping service. So these two stocks, I love it so much. It's because they're actually giving a very luxurious dividend. So if you take a look over here, just imagine they're giving $4.75 per per unit. Can you imagine how much does it cost? So in the past it was $2, $17. Can you imagine if you actually purchase your stock somewhere around $28, around $30, and you are getting dividend about $17? Can you imagine how the stock's gonna be? So that's the reason there is a huge plunge all the way to $17. So at this point of time, it is actually at the new low. But I'm not actually going to talk about Zim. Zim is actually I have a feeling this is actually oversold and it's good time to buy, but somehow I don't see a future much on this company, but yet it actually have a very strong balance sheet. So do take a look on this if you guys really wanted to actually invest. I strongly actually propose this share for you guys for a long term. And on the other hand, another one more is on Costco. So I love Costco. It's because this guy is actually a very sideways kind of stock. So if you take a look, I was investing since $10.45, 9.46, 9.18, and during that period of time, they were giving a very good dividend at that point of time. So when they were actually giving a very good dividend, so I knew it that they're gonna give $2.22. of Hong Kong dollar. Yeah, I mean that there is a lot of floating point back then, so just 2.21 cent. I think put it as 21 cents. Sorry, so because it's 3 there, so $2.21. So just imagine if you actually have invested here and they're giving $2.21. That is actually pretty generous of them to give a very high dividend. I was actually holding it since then. So just imagine when I was holding, so I was pretty undecided whether I should hold or not, but I missed out that there was a huge sold off. I mean, there was a huge selling around 5th September. So, and as you know, whenever there is a huge plunge, the plunge will never stop. It will actually stop at the demand area. So I was taught the demand area was here. I was taught the demand area was around 783. Then it went all the way up to 817. This is the most I should have actually do a cut loss and then try to actually buy it here again, but somehow I failed to do so. So I was keeping it until now, and I'm about to break even. To be frank, I'm about to break even. So this is actually 1 hour demand at this point of time. See, I told you earlier this was $7.81, and right now I'm actually at the demand area, which is $7.81 again. So if this stock actually plunged down and all the way down here, if let's say this guy, so it actually moved up and moved down, and if it goes up then good, but if it is actually goes down, this is the time for you to actually start to sell this guy. I think but I'm actually waiting for the next earning report as well, but somehow I think if let's say there is no prospect for this company, I think it's better for you to be at the sideline and just check it out until it goes back to $6.73, and you can start to accumulate during that period of time. So in this point of period, I think it's better for you to be cautious, because we do not know what's happening, but somehow this is actually a uptrend. Because why? It actually broke the trend line since 30th November last year. So since it actually broke the trend line, so why not you just keep it yourself at this point of time. But if let's say it goes beyond, then you would actually you would definitely what do you call that, better to actually cut loss. So here it is. So I'm actually wanted to show it to you guys. How does this guy actually, you have to, how does this calculation goes down. So sometimes I thought of like whenever you get $2.21, it might not be 21 cents because you have to calculate to your deduction of 10% withholding tax. So that period of time, so I was calculating 2.213 times 4,000. So you'll be getting about 8,852 Hong Kong dollar, but somehow this is not the entire money. So you'll be getting, you have to actually deduct 10% withholding tax. Then this is the final that you are getting. So just do a deduction of these and to the stocks that you have it right now. So it's just a pure education for you guys to understand. If let's say you are not getting a right dividend that you have calculated earlier, so you might miss out that there is actually deduction of 10% withholding tax to every single shares that you are holding. I'm actually using Momo, so if you guys really wanted to use this platform, I'm planning to actually have another review for you guys to see whether this platform will be good. So I'm actually currently using Momo and Tiger, so I have 2 accounts. So if you guys really interested to actually do your trading in any of these platform, there is a referral point, there's a referral link down there, so just click on it and yeah, be part of my referral. I'll be very happy, and I'll be very glad if you guys just mention it. Hey, I've already signed up using your referral link, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. So, and both of us gonna actually be benefited from it, because there is a promotion going on. We might actually get free shares for both sides, and plus Momo is actually having a promotion where your stock purchase is actually close to below $1 actually. Every time you average down, it's actually below $1.50 like that, regardless how many shares that you actually buying. Perhaps it could be actually less than that as well. So coming back to this point, so right now just wanted to tell you that there is a deduction of 10% withholding tax, which is, so whatever values that you are actually getting from your dividend is based on 90% and it's not 100%. So let's see if you are actually been holding since then. I think this is actually a very good point, but just to tell you, it actually broke the trend line. So if you guys still holding this, by all means guys, I think it's better for you to keep holding it. But if let's say it broke back to this trend line, I think it's better for you guys to take a steps to actually do your cut loss or take a profit if you guys have actually invested since here. So I think pretty much that's all guys. If you guys have any question, do let me know about it, and yeah, I would love to actually share my insights about it as well. Do take care guys, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if you guys have any question. Adios.